Okay, just had to verify that was going to work correctly. Good late night for, well, me anyway. For you guys, who knows what time it is, folks of YouTube, folks on Twitch, it's, well, again, I don't know what time it is. Maybe you're watching in, I don't know, Japan, and it's, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. I don't know what time it is for you. But for me, it is almost 10 o'clock at night. I just got done with work and stopping off at McDonald's, as my stream title today, Nintendo Direct presented by McDonald's, might indicate. Also, the PGA presented by, because in lieu of doing like the normal music here to start off, I'm gonna actually, I was gonna be picking up my shake, by the way. That's what that noise was. I'm gonna share a little bit of an interesting story here before we get started on this here Nintendo Direct. So, also, if I'm a little bit on the quieter, less hype side, that's why I'm trying not to be overly loud. You know? But yeah, a bit of an interesting story, but in lieu of the usual music here. So, earlier today, I was on Twitter, as I am several times throughout the day, checking out what's going on, and I see that our local police scanner for the county, because just about every county in America has one nowadays, had a thing. So the Ryder Cup is happening in the same county as me. You know, that kind of becomes obvious with this story. And it was like Whistling Straits. That's where the Ryder Cup is being held. Male having a seizure on 18th, question mark, green. And I'm like, oh man, I hope none of the like super professional golfers is having a seizure or something during the tournament, because I don't know when this tournament starts. Apparently it isn't today though. Like, a number of hours later, I'm at work. The direct has happened. Since I'm looking over at it on screen here, it was like, it's a 40-minute direct, so the direct was over by about 20 minutes. I'm on my phone at work, trying to kill some time. And I'm like, well, I can't go on social media or Discord because I'll get spoiled about the direct, besides the thing that leaked early, which we'll get to in a little bit here. I was like, I know, I'll open up ESPN and see what the score is for Panthers-Texans. Panthers, by the way, are winning that game by a decent enough margin for it being the Texans. And I see in the little, like, news down at the bottom that, and I'm gonna butcher the names, so let's actually Google this name. Google Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton. Okay, I was going to say Tom Felstone, so I was close. But yeah, Tom Felton, actor for Draco Malfoy, apparently collapsed on the 18th hole at a celebrity match at the Ryder Cup. And I'm like, wait a minute, I saw in the scanner that someone had a seizure on the 18th hole, so I go onto Twitter, I make sure to unfocus my eyes and tilt my phone so I don't see any of the trends, and I pull up the scanner and I'm like, oh my god, that guy I saw in the scanner earlier today, who had an incident on the 18th hole, was the actual hecking actor for Draco Malfoy. I'm like, that's cool. That's the coolest thing to happen around here. I know, weird, right? That's the coolest thing to happen around here since a mayor got drunk off his ass, recorded on a cell phone, and it made all the late-night talk shows for great riffing material. And before then, it was probably when the PGA Championship was here. But yeah, that's been my day. By the way, I work off of the route to get out there, and let me tell you, trying to get to work right when the Ryder Cup is letting out is hell on earth. Because that is the most steady stream of one-way traffic I have ever seen, with police included, to ensure that that one-way traffic isn't backed up for hours. Great time. Great time. Anyway, we've burned about as long as the music at the start would, so now that I've told that story... By the way, my stream has 3 sponsors. McDonald's, because I was just there on my way home. The PGA for the story I just told. And Morton, because I am sure this direct is going to make a lot of people very salty, because it always does. Watch this, I was waiting to see if a preview would pop up, but it didn't, so watch this. Okay, it is the right screen. Very good. Very good. Can I full screen it? Yes, I can. And it kind of fits. Alright, very good. Don't show that That's all the files I don't organize. Alright, so 40-minute direct. I have to admit, I did not expect 40 minutes. I figured I was going to look at this and it would be, you know, like 20 minutes.
They're attacking in groups!
Also, the alerts are not doing audio. I think I forgot to turn alert audio back on. Because I had turned it off back when Hoss was going around big a couple weeks ago. I never turned it back on. So, yeah. I'll need to remember to do that before stream tomorrow. Which is actually kind of alright, because we don't want alerts overlapping the direct anyway. Few predictions before we get started here. Number one, I saw the leak. There's going to be a new Kirby game, and it looks like, we were riffing on it on Discord before I went to work today. It looks like near Kirby Mata. So I'll be interested to see what's going on with that. Beyond that, as usual, I expect 80% of this direct to be disappointing trash, because that's what I normally expect from directs, is about 80% disappointing trash. That might be interesting to someone, but it's not to me. So beyond that, I think we're... I don't know. I thought of this I thought of this yesterday, and I think I'm starting to kind of believe in it. Maybe we're going to get some kind of a Mario title. I think probably either something from like the new series or like a sports spin-off, or even, this is kind of edgy to say this name, but maybe a new Mario Kart game? I mean, 8 Deluxe still does gangbusters, but you gotta admit, like, it's been a bit. We are kind of due for a new Mario Kart, though I don't want to necessarily believe it. What I don't think we're going to see is Odyssey 2. I don't think we're getting a full 3D Mario here. I don't think, and while we're on things I don't think we're going to get, I'm just going to say this right now. No Prime 4, no Bayonetta 3, no Breath of the Wild 2, obviously no Odyssey 2, I already said that, and no Animal Crossing updates. Okay, I just want to get that out of the way right away, because I know the internet loves to talk about those. I don't think they're happening. So, I guess, unless my food get cold, I'll probably actually open up my food here. I gotta make chicken to go with my shake. Let's get this started. And, I was going to do a little bit here, so I'll do the bit anyway, even though it doesn't line up anymore. Almost synced that perfectly, by the way. Due to COVID-19, yeah, okay, we know. COVID-19, still a thing. Do I have audio on? I don't know if you guys noticed or not. This might sound hilarious because I was talking about the alert not making sound. But I definitely had my system audio muted because I didn't want to, like, because I refreshed this so this video would play because I had the stream up beforehand. And I wanted to make sure I didn't hear anything in case it started, like, midway through or something, so I hard muted everything. That's what happened there. So if you've heard the audio this whole time and is wondering why I was talking about no audio, that's why. Monster Hunter. There was a brief moment where I said, is that Dark Souls? Is that Bayonetta? But no, it's Monster Hunter. That was a Rathalos. And it's Capcom. Alright, let's get out to a McChicken here. Wow, it's Deathwing. No, it's not. Oh, it's new content for Rise. Okay. I've heard Rise is good. I haven't played it, but I've heard it's good. Coming next summer. Oh my god. That is the wait to end all waits right there. That's like, what, a year and a half for DLC? Oh, it's massive expansion. That'd be why. It's basically going to be a fresh game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi,
I'm
and
gonna
I'll
actually
be
put
your
this on my
guide for
lap,
today's
just so it's
Nintendo
not
Direct.
right under the mic.
What you just
And so
saw
I can
was
do
the
this.
first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players with Monster Hunter Rise, including new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022. Please stay tuned
like
for more information
though.
in the future.
Even for basically a fresh game,
All right,
that's a long wait.
let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
So by the way, I didn't say this before, but I am hoping to God that the Kirby game was not going to be their one more thing, because if so, that's going to be A, disappointing, and B, I mean, that's going to be like, it's not exciting anymore, Nintendo, but I understand. Maybe it would have been in a world, but you hadn't leaked it. Now watch this be Kirby.
Party during the day or at night.
Oh.
It's almost time to party
God,
in the Mario Party
existed.
Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it. Travel between 2 islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless.
Yeah, from N64. I do love that Yoshi's Island is in this. That's one of those... I was hoping... Like, Peach's birthday cake is pretty tame. I was hoping they were going to throw in at least one of the, like, really absolutely bonkers maps from Mario Party 1. And Yoshi's Island is definitely one of the more bonkers maps, so I'm glad to see that appear here.
During the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival, or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match. Mount Minigames will have 7 courses
Sounds
available.
Like Twitch content for a certain
All
Hero
boards and
Challenges
minigames support
streamer.
online play. So invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A new RPG is in the cards.
I swear to God, Nintendo. If you drop a new Baton Kaitos on me, I am going to lose my mind.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
So the Oddball Trio set out on the Queen's Desk to slay a dragon. Because young man fancies himself a hero, yet cares only for the reward. His companion, a quiet monster. A proud witch, her hatred for the dragon all-consuming.
At the Queen's behest, you'll set off on a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon.
For the record, if you haven't played Baton Kaitos, play it. But please never try to 100% it.
Represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills.
I don't know if I'd play it, but it's
bit
interesting. So we've got that going for us.
A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold.
God damn it, Yoko Taro. I should have known when I heard the music, too. This is such Yoko Taro music. I believe the guy was at the, in fact, I think I talked about this on Monday's stream, actually, that, like, Yoko Taro was at, the, like, Final Fantasy XIV's 10th anniversary live stream, and he was, like, chatting up with the, with Yoshi P, the director of 14 and 16, He was trying to get himself onto like the 16 team, and he kept being told like, well, that stuff's done, and he was like, well, I got you to give us an update on 16's progress, so my mission here is complete. But he actually did mention, after that, like, Yoshi P told him, well, now that I've given information on 16, you need to give me information on your new game. And he was like, well, we're working on a new project. It's not a phone game, and goddammit, here it is. The madman Yoko Taro himself.
Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, launches on Nintendo Switch
Which also
October
means
28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be
this is going to have like 27
today on Nintendo
endings to
eShop.
it too, based on the cards you play. Dang, that's coming out soon, actually.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being.
Hobo Cop. I remember this game. Shadow played this game. It's
You
Disco
awaken
Elysium?
in a hotel room in the
Question
city
mark?
of Revachol, devoid of your memories.
I think that's what it's called.
Soon, you learn that you're a
Yep.
detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure Disco Elysium: The Final Cut. As you interrogate people and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin. To investigate, you'll need the help of the 24 skills living within you. Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses. What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium: The Final Cut launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I have consumed my cheap food. It's time to really get into
Uncover
this.
more
Hey,
stories
look!
in Hyrule Warriors: Age of
Give it-
Calamity.
So I bought this because a Discord group I'm in is going to be running a Zelda RP soon, and I want to be the guy who's actually running the RP. So I do need to play through this game because I want to use this game as the basis for it. But please, I said this last time, I'll say it again now. Please give me Pura and Robbie as playable characters. Please. Well, that looks spooky.
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
They won't harm
That's it. That's all you get.
Take that!
For the show. Oh yeah.
So both of them together, it looks like, but I will take it. I was hoping for separate. But yes, please. Wait, back up. I read that backwards. Wave 1, yeah. Wave 2, Battle for Kakariko and Battle of Gaponga. Gaponga Village? Never heard of it. New stages, the Coliseum, newly added playable characters, Pura and Robbie, and one more. My hot take? They teased it in the trailer, I think. The one more is going to be Baby Sidon. Because everyone loves Baby Sidon. Alright, well, now I feel justified in having purchased this game. They gave me what I wanted.
Ready, set, Chocobo!
You know, I said to myself when I was starting this, we're not going to pause this a lot, but I just have to pause this to say, what is this, the weird shit from Square Enix conference? Seriously. This is like the second game now.
Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience. Race as familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line.
And generic weight.
Edge out the competition by using drift boost to cut corners. Magical stones called Magicites are contained inside.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I just have to say this. This was secretly a Square Enix Direct, yeah, apparently. You know what I kind of hope for? As someone who plays 14 is, I don't know, I'm sure everybody who plays 14 was like, oh, you know, put in Zetos, put in Y'shtola, put in the twins, you know? No, you know what I want to see as a little, like, 14 nod? I want to see Omega as a racer. As a nod to the fact that, I think this is Alpha. This is, you know, the little chibi-fied chocobo they use and all this spin-off stuff. Who in 14 is called Alpha, who is a major part of the Omega raid storyline. Be a nice little roundabout way to have a little wink and a nod at 14 there.
Items. Collect these throughout courses to cast magic like fire and arrow to blast away opponents.
And doom.
Acquire Magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
Okay, that's kind of cool. But you can level them up. That's a neat mechanic that
Each
no other
racer
racing game
also
would
has
have.
a special ability. Use it at the right time to turn the tables. Engine customization options will be
Why does
available.
this music sound
as well
like
as
Baby
local
Park?
and online multiplayer.
Mario
Up to
Kart 8 is
64
officially
players
dead,
can compete
everybody.
in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion.
Mario Kart 8 is officially dead, everybody. 64 players in an 8x8 elimination tournament? Are you kidding me? This is going to be the hot new thing on Twitch. Jiggy, time to learn Final
Chocobo
Fantasy
GP
lore.
races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, it's next year, right? That will
What
still
did you
happen.
think? Before we show you our next video, we have some news about the last fighter.
Oh yeah, I did mention this at the top, and I'm going to slightly amend this. What I was going to say at the top was, I think the next Smash character will be announced, and I think it will be, to everyone's chagrin, and mine, because I hate when they do this, Urshifu. And what do I hate about it? I hate when, like, Game Freak specifically designs a Pokemon just for it to be in Smash, and I swear to God that's what they did with Urshifu. That thing is designed for one purpose and one purpose only, and it's not to be a Pokemon, it's to be a Smash rep.
For the Super Smash
But I bet we're going to get a
Ultimate
date of the
game.
reveal here.
Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the final
Yeah.
Mr. Sakurai
Okay, it's an announcement of a
Presents
direct.
video
It's an
on
announcement of an
October 5th.
announcement. My question is, will this be
He'll
the
also
presents
show
for it
you
as
how
well?
to use this fighter, so please
Okay.
look forward to it.
So they're going to announce it and do the Sakurai Presents
It's been
same
about
time.
3 years since the game was released.
All right.
This will be the
Here we
last
go.
presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
And then
I hope you'll
everyone
check
can
it out.
shut the hell up. Thank God.
Next, please take a look at this.
Also, I'm just going to be honest here. The fact they're doing the reveal and the presents same day has me concerned that they fully recognize this character is going to be a disappointment, and if they don't do the presents same day, nobody's going to watch it. Again, I still think it's Urshifu. Here's the Kirby game. Okay, so this is not their one more thing. That's a good sign. So Yoko Tara's already been in this direct once. What are the odds that he's collaborating with Sakurai on this game? Kirby goes to the Rapture. Wow, look at that high quality sand. You can almost see the grains. I see that camera angle, and I swear to God, Sakurai, if this is a, like, fully explorable 3D Kirby, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, it's not. That was just great. I can't tell. I can't tell if this is just 2D with some curvature, or if this is actually open world. Yeah. I just want to point that out in chat right there. Forgotten Land's another way of saying Lost World. Yeah, I considered making a joke about like Kirby versus the Sinister Six, but I couldn't remember the name of the villain group from Sonic Lost World. I can only remember Sinister Six, which is definitely Spider-Man, not Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, this looks like it's 2D, but with some curvature, not open world 3D. I'm gonna actually turn this down a little notch. I feel like it's a little louder than me. Maybe it's just the Kirby music. Maybe it's the fact that I have both headphones on instead of... Hey look, it's Donkey Kong! The Deadly Six. I knew it was 6! Kirby versus the Deadly Six. Spring 2022. What a nice font. Vaguely Mario Sunshiny.
That was the trailer.
So what do you think the odds are we get Nintendo 64 or Game Boy for Switch Online, huh?
You can freely
That's
move
another thing I
around
was going to
in
say at the
3D
top that I
areas
forgot
using
about.
familiar Kirby moves.
Maybe I just want to believe, and this is the one thing that I'm going to be disappointed on, because I bought into hype, but I really want to believe N64 is coming to the Switch Online.
What lies in store?
I want to believe.
The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's
We're only
new
10 minutes into a 40-minute direct, by the way. They could fit an entire, like, cartoon
Next,
episode.
we have this to show you.
What the hell are they going to fill all this time with? I'm starting to worry that there might be something actually huge at the end. Son of a biscuit. And here I said there'd be nothing. I'm gonna have to go back to my island and find out everybody forgot about me now. Nintendo, why would you do this to... It's getting an entire direct.
Since its launch in 2020,
Well,
the Animal
screw
Crossing
me in
New
particular
Horizons
today.
game
I'm
has
wrong
been
on
enjoyed
everything.
by
You know,
new
at this
players
point,
around the
screw
world.
it. Let's get a full gameplay demo
New
of Breath of
free
the Wild
content
2 in
will
here.
arrive in
Let's
November.
just do it.
In preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October. In it,
By the way, I lied earlier. I do have a second
more
McChicken.
detail. Please
And you're
be
like-
on the lookout for the air date of this presentation.
You're almost a half hour already.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch.
Let's pause a
headlines.
little less here, honestly. We gotta get through this. Or we're gonna be here a whole hour.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun. 4! More free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game. Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character. Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja will also be playable.
Good to
Take
see
advantage
Nintendo
of
didn't
Ninja's
just release
blinding
one
speed
update
to
and
outpace
abandon this
opponents.
game like they have a tendency to do with stuff.
2 courses are also being added.
Oh dang, 2 old courses. So much for everyone saying this
These
game had no
additions will come
content.
swinging in as a free
Oh.
software update later today.
That's...
What's this? An invitation.
I'm gonna put my stuff down because I think this might be Kingdom Hearts. I'm probably wrong though. But if it is, my hands are going in the air and my food would go flying.
You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey
I'm
Mouse
picking my
and
food
other
back up.
Disney characters.
See you guys for the next game.
Spend time with Disney friends. Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture. And explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition soars onto Nintendo Switch.
That explains
this
why it
fall.
looks so bad. It's a 3DS game.
A beloved Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Blast off to
remember
captivating
this.
planets and join forces with Jedi.
So I
droids,
own the
and
original on
outcasts in
Steam,
this
but I
blend of
couldn't
action,
play it
role-playing,
because,
and
like...
adventure. Will you use...
Does my mouse show up on here? Okay, good, it does. So I couldn't play the original on Steam because the resolution on this is locked to, like, a PC from 1999 for some reason. So no matter what I set it to, like, if you watch the mouse here, the game actually takes place in a box, like, this size, with everything else just being black screen. It's impossible to read anything that's going on, and I hate it. So I'm really excited that this game is getting a remake. I hope they do it for 2 as well, and I hope they finally make a KOTOR 3. I know I'm not going to hear any of this nonsense about, well, technically Knights of the Fallen Empire was KOTOR 3, the developer... No, I want an actual numbered KOTOR 3 that's single player.
the Force for good, or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today.
I suppose this
Nintendo
is
eShop.
an old enough game that it can fit on the Switch no problem, so that's good at least.
There's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. This is the city. Humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into
I know the
dead.
game. I'm talking
In
the
cloud
company.
version of Dying Light 2, Stay Human.
Okay, never mind,
You'll need to
it's-
master both parkour and tactical combat.
I thought
to
this was the
survive
same
in this
studio that did
brutal
Detroit, but
open-world
no, it's
action
not.
RPG.
Also, it's
Explore
Cloud,
alone,
so
or with
I'll
up to 3
pass.
other players in
See you
online
for the next
co-op
game.
as you unravel the dark secrets of those in power during the day. Then plunder the layers of the infected at night. Your decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition. Scavenge for supplies,
yes, the
craft
prequel,
weapons,
also known
and
as
face
the
hordes
original
of the
game.
infected in a post-apocalyptic open world. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022. A free demo will also launch the same day.
Same
on
day,
Nintendo
what a
eShop.
joke.
Dying Light Platinum Edition comes to Nintendo Switch October 19th.
You know, for being mostly
Pre-orders
about
begin
games
today
launching this
on
winter, there's
Nintendo
been a lot of
eShop.
2022s so far.
Utility, morality, or liberty. In Triangle Strategy, a fiery chronicle of war presented
Oh
in
yeah, this
stunning
game exists.
HD2D.
Forgot about that.
My apologies.
Your actions will lead you through a riveting story that changes based on the decisions you make. In the end, where will your
Cool,
conviction
it's what everyone
guide
thought they were getting with Fire Emblem Three
You
Houses.
have gone to the one place I cannot follow.
you? In response to the survey about the demo released in February of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls,
I heard that the
the
visuals were
ability to review previous
not the
dialogue,
visuals. The
and
difficulty was maybe a little
streamlined
too
game
easy
flow
in
and
this game,
loading
so I'm glad to
times.
see they're working on that.
More
Call it
details are
Dorito
now
strategy.
available on
I remember the
Nintendo.com.
name of the war in this game. The Salt Iron War.
Triangle Strategy will launch on
The
Nintendo
dumbest
Switch
and most
March
like
4th,
metal
2022.
war ever. Also
Pre-orders
again,
begin today on
Nintendo
Nintendo
Direct
eShop.
presented by Morton. Oh yes, I figured we were going to get a trailer for Dread. This game's been getting too much hype for it not to have another trailer. I don't need to see more. I'm not a big Metroidvania fan. I'm sorry, folks. That was actual spoken dialogue. Like, I'm just not big into 2D Metroidvanias. There's going to be a Castlevania set in here that was basically leaked as well. I'm not big into 2D Metroidvanias, so, I'll pass, but I'm excited for the people that like this stuff.
There may be a very small opportunity to escape. Don't let your guard down.
Can you believe this is the last Metroid game they're ever going to release?
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted planet ZDR. Her objective
is this Sylvanas' voice
confirm
actress?
whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the EMI research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark. Early readings reveal that planet ZDR is divided into multiple environments, each with its own elements and organisms. Remnants of the mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home. Visit Metroid.Nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to view the other Metroid Dread reports there as well. You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay, here we go.
Many people have been using
Game Boy
Nintendo
or
Switch
N64?
Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan. As a part of
They're gonna make us pay a premium for N64. I swear to God, they're gonna make us pay like double the price just to get N64, and I'm not gonna pay it.
part of this new plan's content, you'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games.
No, actually, I think I'm gonna cancel my Nintendo Switch Online if you're gonna make me
25
pay
years
extra for
ago.
this.
I think this system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences, as well as intense 4-player multiplayer
Yeah, it did.
action.
But you know what?
With
It's
Nintendo
not
Switch,
worth
up to
extra.
4 people can play select Nintendo 64
This finally
games
makes the
locally or
base
online.
package worth $5. But you're gonna make me pay
Also,
10.
with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
Okay.
you can play a collection
Now
of
that's
games
interesting.
from Sega's Genesis system. This means you'll be able to play these classic
Echo
games
the
whenever
Dolphin.
and
Oh,
wherever
no.
you'd like. The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. This is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. This
Okay,
new
I kinda
membership
like
plan
calling
will
it
be
expansion
added in late
pack.
October.
Because the Nintendo 64 had one.
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans.
Until we cancel them sometime next
Also,
year.
those who have an existing membership plan
Because
can
we need
change
more
over
money.
to the new plan. We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information.
I'm gonna say it right here, right now. It's gonna be $9.99 a month for a single user. And for the record, I will cancel my Nintendo Switch Online. If all
now,
new
however,
updates are going to be on
we'd
the
like to
higher
announce
price
the games
point,
that will be
then
available
no,
when
I'll
it
save the
launches.
money.
You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64
Hey, there's a
games
Mario
shown
Kart
here,
game.
as well as these Genesis games.
Wait, hold on. Am I correct in what I am seeing here? That there is no Sonic 1. You can play Sonic 2, but you can't play Sonic 1.
We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X, as well as
amazing.
other
They're
Nintendo
already
64
telling us
and
about
Genesis
updates.
games going forward.
Give us Hey You Pikachu, you cowards.
Furthermore,
Hey,
we prepared
Banjo-Kazooie.
Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original releases.
But at what rate? Yeah. Is it like one game every
Both can
3
be
months
used
again?
wirelessly.
Okay, what I will say though is, so when Majora's Mask came out, came up on there, I was going to mention, no, I'll just continue to play MMR, the randomizer, instead. However, what I will say is, I want that Nintendo 64 controller so I can pair it up with my computer so I can play Majora's Mask randomizer with A, authentic controller notches, and B, oh, I just did the Mr. Rogers thing there, and B, with actual C buttons instead of a stick.
These controllers will be available
Wasn't
for
the
purchase
Genesis-
by
was the
any
Genesis
Nintendo
controller
Switch
bad?
Online member.
Ask Abra. I didn't know one.
We hope you'll look forward to this new membership plan, Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
There's plenty to play in these collections.
Collections?
Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs.
Oh, hey, Shadowrun.
As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore
That's
a
kinda
dystopian
neat.
future where magic
Never
has
played it, but I've heard
reawakened
of it.
and fantasy creatures have come back to life.
Copy
Immersive
that
branching
charge.
narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy. Launching on
Yep,
Nintendo
this sounds
Switch
like
next
Paradox,
year.
alright.
The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues.
This one was
Castlevania
leaked.
Advance Collection brings together 4 classic Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics.
Hey,
and
Aria of
hauntingly
Sorrow.
epic
I
music.
think that's the only good one,
The
actually.
Rewind, quick save, and button mapping features will also ramp up your fight against
Really?
evil.
With Rewind?
All regional
I think we can
versions
safely
of each
kill
game,
GBA
as well as a gallery
Nintendo
mode
Switch
with
Online now.
never-before-seen artwork are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, that was shadow dropped. Cool.
An almighty classic returns.
Oh my.
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch.
Never
now
heard of it,
remastered
but
in
this
HD.
looks-
As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only
Something?
you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll
I'm sorry,
wage
let's say
war
the
in
Almighty
2
God or
phases.
the Almighty Guy?
First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master
Oh my
swordsmanship
God,
and
it's got a
magic to
backstab
vanquish all who
button.
stand in your path. Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to
Okay,
decide
now
which
that looks
structures will
cool.
be destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing civilization. As
That
you
looks
do
kinda
so,
neat.
your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the
The side
original
scrolling
and
looks off to me,
rearranged
too,
versions
yeah.
of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music.
Everything else looks fine, but like
New
the
stages
character
and new
model in
boss
particular
battles
looks
also await.
weirdly shaded.
ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today. A new chapter is a
Hey, look, Delta. So, by the way, I got Deltarune on Steam because it's free right now. I need to play that because everyone on Discord is hounding me to play it.
about to unfold.
I'm just gonna say that now and mute because I have to finish off. This here shake. You know what? Forget muting. What the hell is happening here? Yep, this is Toby Fox, all right. I appreciate that Toby has just a fox costume. What the heck? Oh, okay, this is Sizzle Reel. I appreciate Toby Fox having the dog costume, though. That's cool. Anyway, Sizzle Reel, so I'm gonna mute and finish this shake off. Ladies and gentlemen, the shake is dead. SMT5 though, thumbs up for that one. Hey, we're at Factory 5. Forgot about that. That was announced a number of years ago, I think.
How's everything?
How long is left?
There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct. Oh, Miyamoto-san.
There are 12 more minutes to this, by the way. Also, Miyamoto is here. So, I have to confess on one thing. Somebody sent a DM to a group chat I was in on Discord, so I pulled up the group chat because they were complaining about something, and I thought someone was breaking the rules on a server again. I did see someone say the phrase, Chris Pratt as Mario. I swear to God, if Chris Pratt is Mario in the Illumination series, I'm gonna get out of my chair, I'm gonna walk away for at least 2 seconds. In protest.
What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru
He's got a new
Miyamoto.
haircut, I think.
We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me
We've actually
and Sing,
canceled the
in making
movie.
a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters
font.
in holiday 2022.
That font is so
The
generic.
release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan,
Oh
Europe,
no,
and
it's a
other
Christmas
regions at
movie.
a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members. who
Oh
will be
no, it's gonna
voicing
be
Mario
Chris
and his
Pratt.
friends in the movie. First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie. Please look forward to Mario as performed by the very talented Chris-san. Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy.
You know what? Let's play a little game. Because I need to distract myself from how bad this is and not put my feet up because I don't have socks on, and that might actually get me banned from Twitch. Let's play IMDb. Let's see who some of these actors are. I do this all the time on Discord voice chats. Alright, Chris Pratt. He is Star-Lord. You know what? So I'll be honest. No, I can't even... I can't be like, you know, maybe Star-Lord would be... No, he's not... Maybe this is just the fact that I'm a child of the 90s, and I am old enough to remember, you know, the Super... I was born the same year as the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Like that really terrible one with Dino Hatton and... Haha! Monkey! Like, I was born that year. I am that old. And I know of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I'm pretty sure I watched at least an episode of the old Donkey Kong Country show. Like, I'm sorry. Chris Star-Lord? Barley Lightfoot? These aren't Mario. Mario's Italian. Chris Pratt isn't Italian. Chris Pratt is generic white man. I'm gonna say it. He's Emmett in the Lego movie. This man does one thing. He plays the generic hero dude. And that's not Mario. Alright. Maybe the rest of this cast will save it. Maybe Chris Pratt's just like, you know, you cast The Rock as Maui in Moana. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the rest of this cast will save the movie. Anya Taylor-Joy. From The Queen's Gambit. Okay. I like how, by the way, they've already updated this, but this will spoil future cast picks here, so let's just kind of continue on through here. Okay, she was from the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, which immediately, if you were on that project, you've earned a cookie from me already for being on that project. Atlantis, the TV series, which is not the Atlantis of Disney fame. Which, by the way, I have I have a VHS of it in our family room in the back of the house. I found that yesterday while looking for Barney Live, which was a fun little side anecdote. That's the movie that I watched that a bajillion times when I was a little kid. My niece was over yesterday, so we were trying to see if she'd like it. She doesn't. But fun little me fact. She hasn't been in much, so she's a bit of an unknown. And you know what? Okay, I can appreciate that.
I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach.
She might be good at it, she might not.
Mario's little brother.
Ah, yes. Luigi is in this. From Charlie Day. I think I've heard that name before. Let's find... Oh! That would be why. Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Okay. Ugh, he was the executive producer, though, on Mythic Quest. Ugh. Well, I mean, he's just acting here. He's not producing it, at least. But, you know what? He was... Boy, they have a lot of folks from the cast of the Lego movie, which might be good, might not be good. I don't know. American Dad. His big claim to fame is It's Always Sunny, and you know what? Again, I can appreciate... You know what? I'll accept a Philly Luigi. I think a Philly Luigi works all right enough for me. So far, I'm only mad about Chris Pratt, which is starting to look like it's like casting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Maui, where it's just you got the big name guy to put on the top of the poster.
Luigi will be played by Charlie Day.
Now, who's Bowser?
I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear on screen. Bowser.
It's so wrong, but also it's so perfect. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on.
Will be played by the one and only Jack Black. I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack's son.
This is like casting
the comedian.
Interesting. Casting Jack Black as Bowser is like casting Jim Carrey as Eggman. It's like this man's entire personality is just going to become a black hole that sucks in all attention this movie gets. People are going to go see this movie just to watch Jack Black chew the scenery as Bowser. That's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, Keegan, Michael, Key. Ah, he's from Hotel Transylvania, which I'm pretty sure is also a Illuminations property, which explains a bit. Wait, Reboot is coming back? Oh, never mind. It's not It's not the robot CGI show reboot, it's some comedy from Hulu. Wonka. Oh, it's the Timothy Chalamet film. Never mind. I thought that was the net. Ooh, hold on though. Screw off with Hotel Transylvania. I don't care about that. I did see though. He's from Rick and Morty. He's the narrator on Green Eggs and Ham. You know what? That gets you, and he's also from Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. You know what? That gets me 2 thumbs up. I can appreciate this guy. Again, the only casting choice I'm mad about so far is Chris Pratt.
Comedian Keegan-Michael Key will be playing Toad. I'm looking forward to great comedic moments. Even though this is a Mario movie, Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. He will be...
Seth Rogen, huh? I feel like I should know things he's from. Oh! Wait a minute. What? When was this announced? He's the producer on They're rebooting Darkwing Duck? Like, I thought when they canceled DuckTales they were gonna put an end to the idea of rebooting Darkwing Duck, but it looks like it is coming back. With Seth Rogen producing. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Get a cookie for that. He was also big on Invincible. Executive producer, Alan the Alien. So that's cool. I can appreciate someone who's been big into Invincible. Let's see what else. Home movie The Princess Bride, TV miniseries short. He was Miracle Max. Okay, anyone who can inherit Miracle. The only thing is, I don't know if I like. This is a guy who's got, it sounds like a fair bit of comedy to him. I don't know how well that translates over to Donkey Kong, though. Mantis from Kung Fu Panda. He was Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. Bunch more comedy stuff. Simpsons as himself, of course. Young George... Oh, okay, I thought that said Young George Bush. It's Young George Bluth. Never mind. Mantis again. Kind of a goofy character. Yeah, I was going to actually get to that. Like, I think... Maybe, again, going back to this is like, I'm that old that I can remember all these old shows when they were relevant still. But, like, this seems almost like they want to take Donkey Kong in a direction similar to, like, the old 90s Donkey Kong Country show, where, like, he was a complete goofball, lovable, somewhat incompetent hero guy. And you know what? If they want to call back to the 90s Donkey Kong Country like that, I'm all here for it. Go for it. I'm not as mad at this as maybe some people would be.
I'm eager for you to see a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth's son.
Humorous Donkey Kong, okay.
And of course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years, is also involved. And will be a...
Is he dialogue writing? Because if he is dialogue writing, I'm a lot more confident in this, because if Charles Martinet and Miyamoto are writing the dialogue, I think they'll manage to make this not suck.
Appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
Surprise cameos. You know what? I want to see Charles Martinet just appear as himself in the movie. Not like little live action, but like they make an animated Charles Martinet and he's just in a scene. Like how they'd insert oh, why can't I remember his name? Why do I keep thinking of Steve Jobs? It's not Steve Jobs. Stan Lee. Like how they insert Stan Lee into all the Marvel movies, even the animated ones. Like, I'd love to see that, but with Charles Martinet. Just like, no, not Hitchcock.
We also have
Stan
more
Lee.
incredible talent joining the film to play some up.
But yeah, like he's just the guy running like the sandwich shop or something. Anyway, I just want to stop this for one specific reason. First of all, I don't know who the hell Spike is there. That is not the icon I think of for Spike, but okay. However, Cranky Kong is in this movie, which immediately makes me excited because I'm seeing the pieces that would have gone into like DKC in the 90s. Maybe we'll get a little taste of that.
Characters. That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very
okay, I'm less mad at this than I expected to
between
be when I
Illumination
found out
and
Chris Pratt
Nintendo.
is Mario.
We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from making games. It may
I
be a
imagine
while
it is.
until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back to you.
I just hope it's good.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures.
Animation.
Next, we'd like to show you this.
He didn't say one more thing, by the way. There might still be one more. I think I have time to go get water while this is playing. I don't need it, but I really don't care. If you want to make me interested in Splatoon, change up the formula. This is reaching Call of Duty levels of I do not care because it's the same game repackaged every single time. Okay. I have no idea what's happening here. I see Squid Sisters are back, but are the duo from 2 back? Hold on. Wrong screen. I just pressed space on my chat instead. I just want to point out, by the way, Marie just is always absolutely the best dressed squid in all of these games. Bar none. Callie, get out of here. I've learned a very important thing to do here. It's called use my moderator controls. Don't click on their name. Okay, that's interesting. I'd watch a Let's Play, but again, I'm not seeing anything to make me want to actually pay money for this myself. I just want to verify Siri bots here. That was probably not a raid bot, but...
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher
yeah,
from the
Siri bots
Squid
here.
Research Lab. I've been
I just
meticulously
wanted to make sure.
studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville.
Okay, so since this is all just going to be repackaged stuff, I'm actually going to skip ahead. Like, there's a central hub, you can dress up your squid, they compete in 4-on-4 battles to ink the most territory, there's a story mode.
In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams.
Its basic rules are unchanged, so I do not care.
Observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning,
God, that is... You want to talk about a look. That is a look, and I am all here for it.
the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished?
If I had to guess what it means when the Earth was being flooded because climate change, they went to the moon and/or Mars and are now returning, like the end of WALL-E, but instead of finding the end of WALL-E, they find Splatoon.
It appears that there's still a lot to uncover.
No, there really isn't.
But we'll continue
This
with
is
our
all
research
there is, really.
and keep you updated once more results become available.
Wait,
Look
hold
forward
on.
to more. Splatoon 3.
I gotta appreciate the man's flexibility in doing those numbers, but I don't know how he's gonna do 4. Oh wait.
See you next time.
Crane stand, 1 arm out, kinked in, 1 up like this,
So,
4.
what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022.
So I'm gonna be honest, we might get Breath of
Please
the
look
Wild 2
forward to
news
future
here.
updates.
There's been so much nuttiness in this direct.
Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you
There's
today.
so much nuttiness, we
Please
might just
take
get
a
more
look.
Breath of the Wild. Platinum. Set in Shibuya. And I'm immediately uninterested.
HQ 接敵した距離50対象は北東に向かって移動中遅れこちら本部了解した作戦を開始せよ了解打撃用意撃て
There's a twist here. This is a Platinum game. You don't play a gun-wielding soldier in a Platinum game. Where's our real protagonist? Here's our real protagonist.
Bad boy. It seems I'm unfashionably late.
Yes.
I'm ready to
Yes,
do
you are.
anything you want.
But I'm glad you finally showed up. I don't know about your new look.
Right on time.
See, I'm not sure if I like her hair. I need to see her design, like, actually in concept art, instead of in, like, dark colors and motion, to see if I like it. I'm still, I think, more partial to the Bayonetta 2 look. Plot twist, it's a dancing game. I'm just so glad this game exists again. That it's, you know, we can't meme about it being vaporware anymore. It actually exists. For good or bad, it actually exists now. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it was Platinum, I thought for sure it was a sequel to Astral Chain, and I was gonna be so disappointed. I'm glad to see it's not. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but at least I care more about Bayonetta than I care about Astral Chain. Wait, hold on, are there any names in 2022, by the way? Any names in there that immediately draw my eye? No, I think this is just the usual cast. 2022. Who the hell was that Dante-looking motherfricker?
The latest trailer for Bayonetta 3. We announced this game
Bayonetta 3 featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
This game will launch next year. We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters.
I'm gonna say Prime 4 is holiday 2023.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
That's what I'm gonna say here.
Thank you
also,
for
when
watching.
it slashed the date, I thought it was gonna replace 2022 with like an actual, like, firm, like, February 13th, 2022. You know, I was gearing up to say, when I thought this was just gonna be like Astral Chain or like some army game, I was gearing up to say this Direct got worse as it went on. But you know what? It actually turned out pretty good. Also, this video is already 1 hour and 11 minutes long, so I am not going to run back through everything that was on here. But I guess just some highlights. Mario Party's coming out, that's cool. Yoko Taro's new game, what the hell. Playable Pura, that got lost in the shuffle. That's how long and dense this Direct was. They finally gave me what I wanted there. The new racing game everyone will want on Switch, Chocobo Racing. Smash character, not yet. Kirby. Man. Normal Directs, that Kirby game would have been the highlight. And then it was 12 minutes in and they just kept going. Animal Crossing is getting updates, which is gonna... I assume this is the final update. It's adding Brewster. I suspect it'll add gyroids in as well, because that's the other data mined thing that's still missing. God, Mario Golf update. I'm glad they aren't abandoning that. KOTOR exists. Dread. Switch Online was definitely the biggest low point in this entire Direct, I think. Because I'm not paying twice the price for N64 games. I'm sorry, your service isn't worth it as it is. In fact, adding N64 might have made it worth the $5, not worth $10. So no, I will actually be canceling my service, not extending it. I will, however, buy the N64 controller for my PC. Anything else of note? Deltarune I need to play, SMT's coming, and then, yeah, the cast of Mario. Again, the only one I'm really mad about is Chris Pratt, and it feels like that's casting The Rock as Maui moment. I think it might actually be good. Splatoon 3, I guess, I'm glad Splatoon 3 wasn't the end. Nintendo realizes that there's a very vocal community that loves it, but most everyone else in the world really doesn't care and sees it no different than ARMS at this point. So I'm glad to see they didn't make that the big finale this time. And then Bayonetta 3 exists, which, I mean... Show me the hairstyle. That's all I need to say. I don't like... I don't... The hair looks like she's trying too hard to be a magical girl, but... I mean... I'll just continue to prefer the Bayonetta 2 look. That's fine. I'm just glad this game exists finally. I still need to play the first two. Maybe those are stream games at some point. I don't know. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Let's find someone to send you guys over to on Twitch while I say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube! Hold on, I'll do what I do for my niece always when she leaves, when my sister comes to pick her up. Bye!